working.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Omar. I'm a senior at UConn. I'm a chemistry major, and this is my comrade.
Chris, I am just finished my sophomore year. I'm a chemistry major from Stonington, Connecticut. Currently in China.
Ni hao.
So we were sent here through the UConn chemistry department. Paid for everything, our plane ticket, the room, to stay here as well. We have to pay for food, but not quite a big deal because everything's pretty cheap here. Coming in, it was when we landed in Shanghai. It was more rural. We weren't right in the city right away, but about after being picked up by the graduate students, it was an hour drive, and then we went under this tunnel, and then right when we popped out, smack dab right in the middle of Shanghai. Everyone was on bikes, people honking their horns, blowing by each other, cutting each other off. It was kind of crazy. I thought we were going to die a few times, but we're here right now, so we're okay. Graduate students were great with helping us get accustomed with our surroundings. They brought us on over to the chemistry department and helped us get our room cards and food cards as well, which are crucial for the fantastic food here.
Yeah. So actually, a little I forgot to say this, but we're doing vlogs. So every 2 weeks or so, we're just gonna give you guys an update about our trip. We take videos, and I took a video of me riding a bike, and I took a video of Chris in a temple the other day. Pretty awesome. So we're just going to discuss our experiences so far and try to tell you guys about how our experiences so far in China and living in Shanghai. So as Chris was saying, we're here sponsored by UConn Chemistry Department to kind of enhance the relationships between the two universities, and we're doing research here. So I'm working with the Lin group, and we're working on, it's an inorganic lab, and what we're trying to do is, I think we don't know yet, because this is, I think, the fifth day here.
Yeah.
It's like our first day here, and the past 3 days they've had some sort of holiday. So Chris and I have been exploring. We haven't really been in the lab much. We've been in the lab once for like 2 hours or so, just to get settled in. But I'm going to be working on maybe a catalyst for my research back at UConn, so kind of integrate my research at UConn with research here at UConn.
At UConn, I do research on boron nitride nanocomposites, but here I'm quite ecstatic to be working on organic synthesis for synthetic ion gate panels. So very, very interesting thing.
Are they called like supermolecules?
Yeah, it's essentially, we polymerize monomer molecules into helical gate that ions can go through that you can put into the lipid bilayers of cells. So I'm stoked. I'm super stoked.
All right, so Chris, quick question that I cannot answer is, what has been your best experience so far here on the street?
Haggling with people on the streets for miscellaneous, whatever you need, bike, umbrella, whatever it is quite interesting. Omar's a lot better at it than I am. I'm way too nice. I feel bad, but I know that they're all trying to rip us off anyway, so it's okay. But what I found that was interesting is when you want to get them down, a few more, the currency is RMB, or yuan, whatever it is. If you want to get them down like 10 or 15 more, all you have to do is flash them an American dollar, and they go crazy for it. It's so interesting how they, love American money. Probably because the dollar is so strong. It's about 6 times stronger than the Chinese currency. So our money does go a long way.
Absolutely. I think one of my favorite experiences is also haggling. We here on people we're trying to learn Chinese and Mandarin, but we also bought bikes on the second day here. I have to say, the bike was one of the best investments because you just feel like one of the natives too when you're riding along, and it's like I was saying earlier, in one of the videos, it's just completely hectic, but it's been great.
Everybody has a bike. It's either a bike, electric scooter, or a taxi, or very expensive cars, Maserati, BMW, all these super nice cars. And when you're on the street, you can be expected to be honked at least 10 times. And it's not like an angry honk. It's more of a, excuse me, you're in my way honk. Everyone's pretty nice here, so not had to worry about getting yelled at by any Chinese yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You want to tell them about the food?
Yeah, so the food here is they eat a lot of rice and chopsticks.
They don't eat chopsticks. But.
Well, yeah, you have to use chopsticks a lot. Everything here is chopsticks except the soup. So Chris ordered the other day some really hot or spicy noodles, the Tim Tam noodles. Oh, it's still working.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're like really small, and he just had to use like you have to be like really good at them. And we're getting better, but it was
Yeah,
like kind of a
working on it.
struggle at first. But I've actually really liked the food here. It's different than like Chinese food in America. It's not like Panda Express or whatever,
Mhm.
but it's actually really
It's
tasty.
very good. You know, their tofu is way better than UConn tofu. You know, sometimes it's cold, but it's good. No complaints about the food so far. You know, I'm not a super picky eater, but I don't like to eat things that I don't know what they are, and I haven't had that problem yet. So definitely okay with the food department.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm kind of excited for like the next couple of weeks of what we're gonna experience.
Mm-hmm.
The new foods we're gonna taste and new people we're gonna meet. We'll update you guys every 2 weeks or so. So keep in touch and watch the videos and the vlogs and see the pictures we're gonna post. I'm sure they'll be amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Take care.
See ya.